This video will demonstrate our Data Migration Manager feature for scrambling and anonymizing information during a data migration process. For our demonstration scenario, let's consider this application. Let's say it's a production environment and has all this data that needs to be sent to our QA environment for some reason. As you can see, there is a lot of information in this environment. And the information on this screen is the one considered sensitive that must be protected during migration. Now, the same application is installed in this other environment, let's say the QA environment, where tests are performed. As you can see, the destination environment is void of data. To configure a new migration, we'll execute our data migration tool. We will pick the source and destination database connections, previously configured. And now we will pick the application and space that corresponds to our demonstration applications. We will select all entities as we want to perform a complete migration. And then we move on to the featured screen of this new version. On this screen, all entities and entities attributes considered for the migration are displayed. When we click on an attribute, the special action picker pops up so we can set some special action for that field. Let's find the email entity on this list and click on its to attribute to see the special action picker. There it is. Let's just take a moment to understand what options we have and how each of them affect the migration scenario. But before that, notice this two preview columns loaded with information. The one to the left shows original data that exists in the source environment. The one to the right shows how the data will look after being migrated to the destination environment. Now, for the options. None is the default option. Means data will be synchronized between both environments without any change. Scramble will fill the destination environment with randomly generated data that maintains the semantic value of the original data. This means, emails will look like emails. Phone numbers will look like phone numbers, dates will look like dates, and so on. But the produced data will not have a correspondence to the source data. Anonymize will fill the destination environment with randomly generated garbled, jumbled information. Ignore will simply not produce data for this attribute, leaving the field empty at the destination. So, for the to field, we will pick Scramble. For the body field, we will pick Ignore. This will cause the body content of the messages to be cleaned. And for the subject mail field, we will pick Anonymize. And we're all set. Let's just continue and start the migration. The configuration we've set was just sent to the migration engine, and now we must wait a moment for the engine to perform the complete migration. Just a few more seconds. Okay, success message appears. Let's look at the log. Here it is, some information messages that end with complete and no errors. The migration succeeded. Let's go back to our destination application to check the migration result. We will need to hit refresh. And there it is. The previously empty application now has information to be used by our QA users. Notice the from column. These look like valid emails, but they were randomly generated. Also look to the subject column. This is just some placeholder, garbled text, as configured. Finally, let's check that the body of the messages was emptied during the migration. There, as you can see, no message text. If we go back to the first application to compare, we can check that this information exists in the source. Finally, let's go back to the destination application and download a binary file so we can validate it was also migrated. Done. A nice dummy PDF file opens. This concludes our demonstration. Hope you have enjoyed and consider using our tool for your OutSystems data migration needs. Just a couple final notes. The demo was made with our component that is available at the OutSystems Forge. Just search for Infosistema DMM or follow the link below. Also feel free to drop us a line if you have any questions or suggestions for our product. Thank you for watching.